Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Last episode was pretty exciting. We got the car to fire up for the first time, so we're getting in here and we're checking out our timing belt. We figured we'd check that before we did anything, because if you get a bad timing belt and it ends up breaking on you, you bend valves in the engine and all kinds of crazy stuff, so we certainly don't want that. So we was in here and found out that this right here is missing some teeth, this second one, and that's no good, so we're gonna have to go get some belts for it and mark all this up and put a new timing belt on. So we'll get back to you here in a minute. Alright, we got one of our belts loose here. You can see we're missing some teeth here. It ain't good at all. We'll have to definitely replace it. Replace the other one while we're into it, because it's a pretty good job, so might as well. And make sure you got your stuff lined up on the top there before you do this. Take everything loose. So we're gonna go down here and get us some new belts and we'll get back to you. Alright, I got one of our old ones right here. Here's our new one. Alright, we're gonna try and put it on in there and get the tension right on it. So we'll let you know when we get that done. Alright, we got our new belts put in down here. We're going to have to reassemble our cover and our up here to distributor. So if we get that done, we'll try and put in our radiator and our fan shroud and fan and everything, and then so we can get done. Alright, now that we got all of this put together and hooked up, now we're gonna come over here and put our radiator in. This is our new one. The other one had a little bit of a leak in it, so we figured we'll just go ahead and replace it and it'll be all good, and we'll get back to you once we get something done on that. Alright, we got our new radiator in here, you can see, and put the fan shroud back in. I reckon we're gonna try and put our box back in and try to fire her up, so stick around. Alright, we just got it back in the garage here, and we actually took it for a little test drive. It's doing good. Starting to burn some of the old stuff off, and we're looking good. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I've done an upload on a video, but still been working on the 944. Been over here, been working on 71 over here, but we actually got the 944 running, as you saw there in that last video, and unfortunately I believe I sent her a little too hard, and first of all I noticed I was losing some coolant because it started getting hot on me, so I checked my levels over here in our reserve and I was getting too low. I ended up putting a little bit more in there. I was going to try and find where my leak was, so I jacked it up and got it running, let it run for a little while, and tried to find out where I was leaking. Went through all my hoses and everything, and really couldn't find anything. So I gave it a little bit longer, let it get hot, and still wasn't getting anything. So I went and I was checking my oil, and had a little bit more oil than we were supposed to, and it was milky. So I immediately thought, we blew a head gasket. So we jumped into that and came over here. We got our head gasket laying right here, which, it's definitely old, needed to be replaced anyways, but it doesn't look like that was our problem. So I got talking to some people and did a little research, and just somebody else is having this problem. There's 3 places where coolant and oil is going to be in the same area. That's going to be at your head gasket, and at your oil cooler, which is right down here. I actually have it out of the car over there, and then at your turbo. So we'd already checked our head gasket and everything seemed to be pretty good there, but obviously we've got a new head gasket to go back in, all new gaskets, but we believe our source is going to be through the oil cooler down here, which is sitting over here. This is your oil cooler in the 944 turbos, but we believe this gasket here has been pretty wore out. I believe that might be where we're having our problem at. But I figured while we had it tore down and everything, we'd go and replace just about every gasket and just take everything off. And I was going to put a new water pump on, which is coming in. And really just try and get everything in good working condition. That way I don't have to worry about it any time later, which we already changed the timing belts whenever we went into the car the first time. And I actually got some really big things coming for this car. And I'll just go ahead and tell you it's from Lindsay Racing, but I'm not going to tell you what the actual parts are. That way y'all tune back in next time and find out. But other than that, we've pretty well been hard at work at that, and we'll continue to be hard at work at that. But obviously we got our interior in here from the other 944 that we had. We got rid of it and changed out all the interior. But we're really looking great on the inside in here. Everything's nice and clean. I actually put in a new stereo system in here and wired up all the speakers and stuff. It actually had the original speakers in the back of the car, so that was pretty cool. They still work. I mean, it's not nothing fancy and everything, but it'll do for now. So, and I don't know. We also painted the car since last time y'all seen it. It looks pretty good. I mean, for what we did, went back with the with red, you know. So there it is. We got pretty clean on that. Also put LED headlights in, which y'all can't see at the moment, but also went and took the wheels here. And I was just going to do it, you know, just a temporary thing and plasti dip them. I did a graphite, and I'm actually really pleased with that. I mean, it don't get much better than that. And obviously I painted my brake calipers and stuff, but I believe I already showed y'all that. But they really look good with that graphite and those red brake calipers back in there. And everything of that nature, and kind of tidied up our back here and everything. So, and there's all our parts we got to put back on. And I actually just got done just a second ago. We had the head out of the car and the cam tower and everything, so I figured I'd go ahead and paint the cam tower, and I've got the Porsche taped off and the lines beside it and everything over here, so waiting on that to dry, and then we can see what that turned out to look like. But I think it's gonna look pretty good inside the car. And I guess that's a pretty good update. That's about all we've been doing here, and just been a crazy time, I guess. But there's a lot more to come for it. Just stay tuned, and we'll keep you updated, and hopefully our parts will be in here soon. We can start making some new videos. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.